Hello, it's Dr. Wendy Rowley, YouTube channel The Wonder of Human Design, and the playlist How to Have a Peaceful Life. Blowing my mind, I had no idea. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens in this final episode of this series. Oh, good day to you, dear Speens of Light. It's Allegheny of Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother of Sound. Peace be with you, peace be with you, and peace be with you. The final episode of How to Have a Peaceful Life is the part that has the little bit of practical for you. Okay, so just have the understanding that irregardless whether you go to the healing courses or you go to any of her events, this goes into the grid and you're going to get it at some point. So there's no fear or worry. The system is designed so that everyone gets everything at some point. And that's the way it is, because it's a fluid and changing system. So in this last one, we said, well, there are some practical things you could do to actually have a more peaceful life, even though it's a force that ebbs and flows from your soul, and even though it carries a healing force in it, and even though it's in a particular pathways, and it's in a pretty far out level of energy, pre-manifested, manifesting, unmanifesting. One of the things you can do is to ask your soul to enliven your purpose and mission in this life. And that is the kind of thing you do occasionally throughout your lifetime. Enliven my purpose and mission for this lifetime. And it's basically saying to your soul, I remember that I am here for something important. I remember I have a purpose. And I remember I am a co-creator. Now, this one's just remembering we had said in one of these videos, either this or the Death Bardo, New Christ Connection, that we would explain something that she just forgot because she's trying to get in there. Get out of there. Get out of there. But anyway, so let's just get back into this because, yeah, we did say we would explain that and we didn't do it. So we were talking about asking your soul to come in periodically for your purpose and mission. And it's like saying, oh, adaptation. Now we're remembering. It's like saying, I know I have a purpose. I want to align. And let's get this going. I want to be part of this process. So if we were to say that the Supreme Being's true instrument is your soul and souls, and if we were to say your soul is the true instrument of you here in your body, and if we were to say that you are the creator being of your soul, meaning that your soul creates through you, then it would make sense that there needs to be a two-way relationship with you and your soul. This one calls it the loop of love. Between God and you, back and forth and up, back and forth. And we call it the loop of evolution. Because this one's been trying to figure out what the heck is love. And we've sort of described it as a force behind all creation. And we've had other explanations for it. It's a difficult thing to describe to you at this point. So the evolutionary flow through the peace path is enlivened by your intentions. And that's with any pathway or anything going on in your spiritual anatomy, whether you're needing healing or whatnot. But people forget to do it for evolution. They forget to do it to enliven the things they want. And everyone knows, and they start looking for it at some point about 1/3 of the way through all your incarnations on the earth. By about 1/3 in, you start looking for something else. And then by halfway in, you're pretty much on the God page. And by 3/4 in, you're looking to find that connection. And that's the system. So the ability to invite your soul into that pathway is suggestion number one. And adaptation is a change that happens at the Great Shift. In the past, people thought of it as the sacrifice for service to work with their spiritual nature. And they were held in a place of stuck evolution until the new upgrades. That's the old bubble. The new bubble is a real-time healing paradigm, and it's called adaptation. And it's coming to your soul knowing that you are an instrument of creation and you're working for the greater good of all through a divine intelligence, and grace is a force. We've explored that one on YouTube, but we're going to go deeper into that at some point. So there is that ability to communicate with your soul, and whatever we were just saying, we went off on a tangent there. And so the second thing that we would recommend is that you ask your soul to enliven your higher self with your soul's purpose and mission. And no one ever thinks of that one. This one's doing it right now. Okay, so she wants to feel the difference. So that's the second thing we would suggest, because your higher self has your soul's, your earthly records in it, and it's gone through a lot, and it could use a little help. The third thing that you can do is to ask your soul to align with the Creator for that. So it's asking the soul to enliven the peace pathway, asking your soul to enliven the higher self in the peace pathway, and asking the Creator to enliven the soul in the peace pathway, and the soul to enliven with the Creator in the peace pathway. The 4 foundations of creational energy, right? Yeah. And we're going to leave you with that. You are dearly loved. Expect benevolence in all you do, and we bid you adieu.